Soma Chandra Scorpio. All right, let's get into it for you guys. This is your general message for middle of July from the 9th to about the 15th. As always, keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. I could also be picking up on the energy of people around you and coming towards you. You might be witnessing this around you and it might be personally affecting you, or you yourself will embody it and it will affect other people. You have to take it as it resonates for you. Link to my website for private readings and to check out my other services is down in the description below. I am going to give you guys an extended reading too, because I feel like someone in your energy, you might want more downloads about, more guidance and enlightenment about. But let's look at you right now. Scorpio, I'm loving this for you. And I know that you're loving it too if this resonates with you. You're so over your victim mentality. You're so over it. You're so done living in the victim role, and you really want to taste a full level of mastery and success in life. It seems like in mid-July, what I'm picking up on for the sign of Scorpio is that everything that you're about right now is about success, stability, growth, expansion, and you recognize that that is so much about what you have access to, what resources you utilize, who you're spending time with, and what you're focusing on. You are really listening to your own good advice right now. Out of the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck, the right way, learning to create what you desire and following your own advice, trusting yourself, knowing what is best for you. You're belonging to your own dream. You really want to create your own life right now. So when these cards come out, maybe you've been heavily influenced by other people, you know, familial, societal, peer pressure. It's a thing. You add social media on top of that, it compounds it. And I think that you felt a lot of societal pressure, maybe a lot of peer pressure for quite some time. Not anymore. Not anymore. You're going to belong to your own dream. You're not interested in belonging to someone else's dream. You're going to create what you want to create right now. You're going to create what you desire, and you're going to do it the right way, for the right reasons, with the right intentions, and you're following your own good advice, right? Scorpios give this deep, meaningful, powerful, emotional advice to themselves and to others. For once, you're going to follow your own good advice. I also see something down here about needing to keep your temper. A water sign ruled by Mars, having a temper. Shocker, right? Scorpios do have a temper because they're ruled by Mars. This is something that you're keeping at bay right now, keeping at bay. Here are the astrological focuses right now. Holy shit, you guys. Like whatever you're doing, let me in on it. Because it's very impressive. You have an activation of Mars that's pushing you towards the 10th house, and Jupiter is being activated to blow open and blow up your second house. 11th house is a catalyst or a challenge. You are who you hang with, Scorpio. This is where the 11th house is where the cosmos grants wishes, where luck is on your side. It's very much about friends and social occasions. But when I pair it up with the second house and the 10th house, right now, you're going to notice yourself, I think, wanting to do a lot of networking. It's really important that you surround yourself with like-minded people who share the same principles, morals, beliefs. They want the same things you want out of life. They have the same ideology that you do. I feel like you really want to surround yourself with people that are doing well and successful. Keep that in mind. You have an opportunity to spend time with the kind of people that look like the kind of person you want to be. Like, you know what kind of person you want to be. You want to be a successful person. You want to be a person that's doing well. And you want to surround yourself with people that are also doing those things, but also people that support you and make you feel like you have things in common with. That's going to be really important right now. There's a lot of drive. You're going to have a lot of physical energy and a lot of strength. A lot of fighting spirit towards goals. The 10th house is about your prestige in the world, your achievements, and your status in the outside world. You're very, very motivated right now with Mars like plowing into this 10th house with a lot of energy. And it's leading you to feel really good about yourself. Jupiter is the happy, benefic planet. You have a lot of confidence, a lot of drive, a deep desire to fulfill your own healthy ego too, which is good. The healthy ego fulfillment is very important. So it's going to take a lot of self-belief and courage and confidence and knowing that luck is on your side. A great achievement is what you're focused on right now, and you might have one right now because Jupiter's coming out. Also, the second house is in focus for you. Jupiter is wanting to expand into the second house, which is about your assets, your finances, the things you place value on. You might be thinking quite a bit about leveling up in career right now, purchasing a home, buying or selling a car, real estate, assets, and your access to those things. Do you have access to resources that can help you grow your second house? Because here on Earth, assets, money, resources, and our access to them says a lot about how we view ourselves, whether or not we have a thrive mindset or a lack mindset. I think it's all about thrive for you right now. These things are front and center and very, very important for you. If you weren't doing well with money or career and you didn't feel like you had a soul tribe that fed your soul, that is going to get better. More astrological influences. Here you are, Scorpio. The phoenix will rise. Oh, I know that's right. If you've been ill recently, your guides bring you a message of regeneration and healing. And I feel like this is about career and money healing too. You're very focused on that. You're willing to do the hard work now too with Mars. Mars is often a place, that placement is where we can be very immature, and it's where we need to be more mature. Jupiter can be mature or immature, but it's more about like, how do I expand? How do I maturely put effort into expansion? If you haven't been doing well, things are going to turn around for you right now. The phoenix is rising. You're also being influenced by Pisces at this moment. Get creative. Poetic, visionary energy surrounds you right now. Embrace your inner muse and let your imagination soar. See, what I'm picking up on right now is that you don't want someone else to be your muse. You want to do things your own way. You want to follow your own good advice, live and belong to your own dream, create things the right way from an authentic place. You want to be your own muse at this time. You are filled with creative ideas at this moment. So definitely like a surgence or a resurgence of creativity. Use that energy. It's going to make you feel really good, Scorpio. Also, some of you might need a little bit of help. Help, I need somebody. Don't feel like you have to do everything by yourself. Reach out and ask for help if you need it right now, Scorpio. Okay. Now, you might want to have a lot of control over your own creativity. You might not want someone else to help you with creativity, but you might need help with other things. So don't feel like you have to do everything by yourself, Scorpio. And this is something that you're fond of doing and you may do in the near future because we got the 10 of Wands showing up. Okay, maybe it's difficult for you to ask for help, but Spirit's saying if you want to keep this Phoenix rising creative energy going, and all this drive and all this expansion going, you might actually need a little bit of help. Do you need an assistant? Do you need help with creativity? If you do need some help with creativity, you have to hand those reins over to somebody else, but don't be afraid to ask for help or ask someone to educate you on how to get to some of your achievements, because you might need help or advice right now. But also at the same time, Pluto's coming in to remind you, watch out for a balance of power. At this time, you or someone close to you might be engaging in power plays. Simply refuse to take part. You're very young at heart right now with the Gemini energy, very young at heart. Your inner child is fully released right now, and you're discovering a wondrous sense of play. This play could be applied creatively to earning income and giving you prestige and achievement in the outside world. And your friends will respect you and love you for it. The right ones will. So watch out for asking for help with creative endeavors or anything that involves work and career and money, because immediately if you ask the wrong person for help, Scorpio, there's going to be a power play. Just radically accept that you like to be mostly in control of your stuff. And you do. Scorpios do. You're a fixed sign. You do play well with others. You can be very cooperative and very collaborative, but you're not a mutable sign. You're a fixed sign. I'm a cardinal sign. I kind of get it. We like to have a little bit more control over things. So watch out for power plays. People might trigger you. or you might trigger other people and they want to bully you. Also, make sure that no one takes credit for your work. But I don't think that's what's happening. I feel like you're stepping into you. You're so done with the victim narrative, victimhood. Take responsibility. Now is a time to take responsibility for where you've been, where you are right now, and where you're going in the future. You can't change the trauma and the victim stuff that happened to you in the past that made you a victim, but you can change that whose responsibility you put that on right now. It's time to take responsibility for your own life and your own story because you are meant to be creative. The divine dog has said so. That's the oracle deck we're using, the divine dog. It's wonderful. They want you to be creative. They don't want you to play anybody else's song but your own. It's time to be original and authentic and niche. Nobody can do what you do, Scorpio, so play your own song. I mean, that came out in this deck too. Like, do it your own way. Belong to your own dream. Let go of any victim narrative. Take responsibility for yourself. Don't follow anybody else's formula. Follow your own formula and play your own song with integrity, presenting an all-together you. So thinking a lot about the first house too right now, thinking a lot about how you present. You want to have a lot of integrity at this moment. You're being asked to be original, authentic, letting go of the victim narrative and standing in your own integrity, presenting a put together, well put together version of you on the surface is important at this time. I'm hearing like, everything you put on your social media right now matters. Looks matter. People might be watching you. So make sure you're well put together and steady as she goes. You're honoring your gifts. I feel like you're getting something together here. I feel like you're feeling put together. You're thinking about achievement. You're thinking about how you put yourself together. You're thinking about your authenticity. There's no need to rush. Keep honoring your gifts, keep being creative and playful, keep being young at heart, and just steady as she goes, Scorpio. There's no need to rush. Again, focus on original content and being authentic and having a good presentation. And stop singing the victim narrative because you're coming out of that right now. And now all of a sudden you're thinking about these really amazing things. These are the things that people think about when they're healing or when they have healed from any trauma. These things suddenly become important. And we see ourselves as wanting to propel towards achievement and material gain, having good friends, being creative, letting go of the victim narrative. It's so good. I love how you're honoring your gifts right now. Through the tarot, here's what's going on. In the recent past, we're using the Light Seers Tarot. 5 of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Tower. There you are. Well, I think for a while, up until now, you were really fighting for a good idea to come through because the Ace of Wands and the Tower is like a sudden shift in awareness that puts a really good idea in your head. I think that this was a struggle to get to. I love this 5 of Swords. Look at this guy's face. He's like, dude, what the fuck happened here? It's like you might have thought something was a good idea or you were trying to get to that good idea. And I think it was just a mental struggle for you to find it. It was just a mental struggle for you to get that sudden awareness. You didn't want the awareness of something, a great new idea, to just slowly seep in and evolve. I think you wanted it to just boom, happen. And it didn't for a while. It didn't just boom happen, right? It took a while. It took a while, but it did happen. You finally got it. You finally got it. And you might have gotten it through conflict, loss, and change. Through conflict, loss, and change. Like the 5 of Swords is like, God damn it, mentally something has got to give. I have got to come up with a really good idea right now. And if it had to do with achievement and money and assets and resources, you were like, I better come up with something quick because this Phoenix has got to rise. I really want to find my gifts and honor them. And I think that you just waited for that moment to click. And right now it is clicking because your energy right now is the Ace of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the Empress. Taurus vibes, Libra vibes. If you have Libra or Taurus in your chart, it's coming out really strong. You might also want to have some kind of a relationship or come together with an Empress person. This is like a mother figure. It's a mature person. It's a creative person. I'm assuming that you want to be the Empress. This is an archetypal energy that everyone can embody, Emperor and Empress. So wanting to connect with or be a part of this strong feminine archetype energy. The heart chakra is open right now. You are assessing for growth potential with the Three of Wands. And you see yourself living in complete and total abundance. The Empress is in thrive energy. She's in a physiological state of thriving. And she is creative. She's teeming with life. The creation is coming. It's where you are right now. I think you're feeling really grounded. I think you're feeling really stable. I think you feel like the heart chakra is open. I think that you are, again, in a heightened creative space. I think you have very high expectations of yourself as well. And I think you have very high standards. The Empress with the second house, oh yeah, she wants a good life. She wants a really good life. And she wants to bring things, she places value on things that have long lasting value. The Empress is Venus. She does not want a flash in the pan. She doesn't want a quick fad idea like that falls in and out of fashion. She wants something that's long lasting. It's like, I want to become a classic. I want to become a standard. I want to become something that can be relied upon, that's dependable. I want to feed the world with my nurturing, creative, feminine energy. And I want to make a whole lot of money doing it. Oh, yes, I do. I think you want this abundance because it's going to make you feel good about yourself. This is what you're seeing for yourself right now. And I love that for you. In the near future, though, we have the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, but the 6 of Wands. Strength is at the bottom of the deck. Leo, you'll be strong, which means something won't be easy. It will take you strength. It will. You might have to tame your pride and your ego a little bit because in the near future, do I see you experiencing a feeling of success? Why, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do, Scorpio. This is not the walk of shame. This is the walk of fame. I'm a badass. I'm a baddie. I'm successful. I feel really good. I got the girl. I got the guy. I got the job. I got the win. I healed. I'm happy. I'm on top of the world. I'm walking the streets of Paris all by myself because I feel like a winner. You'll feel like a winner, but you're going to feel like a winner on a budget. So as far as the second house, I'm feeling like by the end of July, money in and of itself won't be as sexy as you want it to be because the Empress wants like the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. The Empress wants the 9 of Cups. She wants to feel really full. She wants to feel like all her cups are full, so full that they're overflowing and she can share it with others because the Empress nurtures not just herself, but she nurtures others with her abilities, her creativity, her craft, her trade. That's what she wants. This Empress wants instant success. Look, and this is what you're going for. And I love it. I love it. But you're going to hold back because with the Ace of Wands and the 3 of Wands right beneath it, you know that you have a good idea, but you're assessing for growth potential right now. It might not be as sexy as you want, but you still will have a foundation because 4s in the tarot are about a solid foundation. And what can we do with a foundation, right? What did we do with the foundation of the tower? We built upon it. That's your tower. That's your tower. And you're building it. So I think that in the near future, by like the end of July, you're going to feel really proud of yourself about something. You're going to feel this confidence, this Mars Jupiterian confidence. You know, you're going to feel that. However, it's still just the foundation. We're not quite ready to build upon it. And furthermore, you're still a one-ring circus. You're still a one-woman or a one-man army, the 10 of Wands. It's a lot. It will take you quite a bit to get there. And I think that you're assessing for potential, but you're also being realistic. Like, look, this might involve moving, relocating. It might involve me doing quite a bit on my own. It will take a lot of work. I think that you may hesitate on something a little bit because you're going to think it's a great idea and you can see yourself doing it and being successful in the near future. But I also think that you need to be aware of the fact that it won't be easy. You may still have to live on a budget and you might be doing quite a bit of work alone. I wanted a timestamp on this, so I got a timestamp. It says by next season. That's what came out of the deck. I also noticed at the bottom of the deck sometime around your birthday. So I think that this is when you're going to experience this in the near future, Scorpio. By the next season, yes, you'll feel really good about something, but you also feel like maybe you have to pinch pennies and be very conservative with your energy. You won't have a lot to give. You may struggle to let go of some things. You may also not want to invest in something right now financially. You're going to take a conservative approach and it might be difficult. So on the surface, right, you'll have a lot of integrity and you'll look very well put together, presenting an all-together you. You will. The Empress in this, you will. You're going to present an all-together you because this is like a big comeback for you. But with the power struggles and with the need to ask for help, yes, you're going to experience success, but I think you might have a hard time finding the kind of help you're looking for. So you might still have to do quite a bit on your own. You need to keep that in mind. Let's talk about what is going on around you. So a person in your energy, let me bring these cards over here so I can see them. This person sees themselves as the Seven of Swords. Tricky. They see themselves as not being able to always be open and honest. They see themselves as having to tread lightly. They see themselves having to be strategic. They may see themselves as wanting to get out of a situation quickly. They might be a little stalkerish or they might be a little insecure. They play a lot of duck and weave, okay? The way they feel is the Hangman. So Piscean energy here. They know that they have to see something from a different point of view, but their action towards you is the World. That's always an interesting action. This person is pausing and they feel insecure. I wanted to know what the World was because they could be a world away from you. When I have the World and the Three of Wands, this could be some kind of a long distance relationship. It could be romantic. Also, some of you might be thinking about moving or relocating. Another person might be thinking about moving or relocating, but they don't feel 100% supported in that decision. I wanted to know what the World was. They have a lot of your energy. Judgment is coming out, and also the Hermit and the Ace of Swords. What you need to know, Scorpio, is that this person needs a minute to figure out what they want. This is a big deal for them. They have a big decision to make and they don't feel very supported, and it's going to require that they make a sacrifice. At this time, they need to do a lot of self-reflection because this is a big judgment call for them, and they're going to spend time alone until they find clarity. That's what they really need at this time is clarity. Like, what do I do? I'm also hearing that this person may push something off for about a year. Any of you that are relocating somewhere, someone around you thinks they want to see you, but they're not sure that they want to see you. Here's what they have to say. What they have to say is, my opinion just changed. I'm having a freeze response. I feel a bit guilty. This is too much for me. I don't trust myself is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Seven of Swords and the Hermit. This person needs time to think. They're feeling bad and guilty about something that may or may not have to do with you. They're definitely having a freeze response. Something will happen that changes their opinion very quickly, and they're going to freeze. They're going to feel a little guilty about it. They're going to tell you this is a little too much, and I don't really trust myself. This person needs to spend quite a bit of time alone to really think through their choices. Their human design type might be reflector. Reflectors need a lot of time. They might have emotional authority. They need a lot of time to make a decision about something. This person might also have Scorpio or Virgo in their chart, Pisces in the chart. And apparently, whatever their sign, they need a bit of time to find trust. They don't trust themselves. I wanted to know just a little bit more about this person or this situation. What came out of my Lenormand deck about them is the wishing well. They have a wish that they want to come true. But this person doesn't really know themselves. They wear a mask. Sometimes they show you one face and sometimes they show you another. The owls is coming out. They're searching. They're searching for the truth. This person feels insecure to be the real them. This person also doesn't trust themselves. They don't know who to be. I think they also feel guilty for wanting to have some kind of a breakthrough, for wanting to make a smart choice. They don't quite know how to be the real them. Also, with the polar bear at the bottom of the deck, this person might have the presence of an overbearing woman in their life. It could be a mother or a mother-in-law. This person may be a mother and she may be very worried about her own children. This Empress could be a woman around you that you're dating. She might be, or that you're getting involved with. She might be very focused on family values and making sure that her values are instilled in her children. Because the polar bear isn't always overbearing. It's just the significant presence of a strong woman in their life. And this woman might be someone that they're afraid of telling the truth to. And it's not you. I mean, unless you're their mom. So this person feels like they're not 100% supported, and you need to know that. I'm going to do an extended reading to see if I can flesh out a little bit more about this relationship. I've told you some stuff about it right now, but just know, Scorpio, that if this is a person that you want to come into alignment with for some reason, you need to know that they may struggle to tell you the truth. They may be somewhat intimidated by you as well because you're really focused on growing your worth, having achievements in the outside world, making the second house more abundant, surrounding yourself with good people. You really want to honor your gifts and all that. If you're having a power struggle with someone, and it's this person, they actually have a lot of power struggles in their life, Scorpio, and they're not really sure what to do next. I know that they don't want confrontation. Something about you is making them freeze, though, okay? They may feel like you're the watchful eye. You're the strong feminine presence, and that might make them insecure. It's almost as if this person knows that if they've been wearing a mask with you, they know that you see it now. They also know that they don't trust themselves. And if you didn't know it before, you know it now, because this person's saying something is too much for me and I don't trust myself. So you need to know that about someone, okay? Could be anyone in your life. If you need a little bit more information about this person and you want more guidance, follow the link at the top of the description below and we'll take a look at that. But that's where you are right now, Scorpio, expecting the best and being highly creative in your own way on your own terms. The Phoenix is rising, baby. You look like you're focused on the right things for the right reasons. Be strong. I'm impressed and I'm proud of you. All right, Scorpio, that's mid-July. Link to my website's down below and the link to the description. I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care, Scorpio. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.